Alright, thank you for renting the Crown XTi4000 from Pole Sound. Let's pull the lids off these cases and see how things look. Now, I've got two of them here just so we can see the back and the front of the amplifiers. So let's unlid the first one. We'll undo the latches. Now you see the power cord is sitting in the back of the lid. We'll pull that out. And then let's undo this other one so we can see the front of the amplifier. All right, so the first thing we'll want to do is plug the power in, and that will go in here, and the other end will go into a power outlet. This one I've already got plugged in, so on the front panel you'll want to push the button in to turn it on. And you'll see some lights come on, and we know we've got power and it's good. It takes it a few seconds to fire up and be ready. While that's doing that, let's look at the connections on the back of the amplifier. So over here we have binding post connections, and then we have NL4 connections, which are the most common that we use here at Pole Sound. Over here we have our inputs and also a link output. Okay, so you'll grab your mixer, and we want to come out of the output of the mixer with the female end to the male end of the XLR to the inputs over here. Now typically the way it's done is left will go to channel 1, and then the right output of the mixer will go into channel 2. If you have other mixers in line or other amplifiers in line, you can use the link out to go into the inputs of the other amplifiers. Now to get signal out of the amplifier into the speaker, we'll use the NL4 cable. And for the left speaker, we'll come out of channel 1. Now these have a locking thing, so you go in and then turn it a quarter of a turn, and you'll hear it click in and lock. Then the other end of the cable will go into your speaker and do the same thing. Push in, turn, and lock. Okay, now when you're done with your event, we'll want to look at how to undo these cables. Since they lock, it's a little differently. We'll start down on this end with the XLR. There's a little tab. You push in the tab, and then you can pull out the XLR cable. Now with the NL4, it's a little different. There's a tab on it. You want to slide the tab away from the amplifier and give it a quarter of a turn counterclockwise, and then you can pull it out. Same thing on the speaker end. Pull the tab, quarter of a turn counterclockwise, and pull it out. All right, let's look at the front panel of the Crown amplifier now. We already found the power button earlier, and like I said, it takes it a few seconds to power on. Down here, there's some little lights that say ready. When it's all powered on and up and ready to pass signal, those will turn green. Now these are the volume knobs for your channels, the left channel and the right channel here. And then we also have a set, enter, previous up, next down to navigate through the menus on the panel. And on both channels we have a section of lights. There's a signal light when there's actually signal present, and then some meters here that show how much signal you're sending. If you're sending too much signal, this clip light will turn red. That's a bad thing, so you want to keep your signal below that. If the amplifier gets too hot, the thermal light will come on and it'll actually go into thermal protection and shut down. Okay, let's take a look at the menu system on the Crown XTi4000 now. Usually we'll send out our amplifiers set for the speakers that you need, but we'll show you how to navigate through that menu anyways. So first we'll hit the set, enter button, preset will flash, we'll hit it again, and now we can change our presets. We scroll through next down, you'll see several preset options, and then you'll come through some that say Tour XS, which stands for Tour X subs. That can be used with our single 18s or dual 18s, preferably with the single 18s. And then if we go to the next preset, it's Tour XT, which stands for Tour X tops, and that can be used with our single 12-inch or our single 15-inch drivers. The next option is Tour X or TX for Tour X mid-high. That was the one we use with our dual 15-inch tops. The next option is TX dual 18. That's what we use with our dual 18-inch subs. Using these presets protects our speakers and protects you from having to replace blown drivers. Thank you for choosing Pole Sound for your audio rental needs. We hope your event goes well, and we hope to see you again soon.